Couldn't remember if I turned the microphone on or not. Alright guys, in today's video what we're going to be doing is I bought a bunch of things, or I bought like two groups of things. Name brand stuff and the exact same thing but the Amazon Basics version. And we're going to be comparing them and we're going to see if the Amazon Basics stuff is better, if it's the same, if it's worth it. We're going to put them head to head and see how it all shakes out. Before we get started, I just kind of want to remind you guys that I do have merch. I have hats, shirts, stickers, hoodies, all kinds of stuff. But more importantly than that, I want to tell you guys about the people that actually handle my merch. They don't just handle my merch. They are actually a small car enthusiast brand. They have their own hats, hoodies, stickers, shirts. They have all kinds of stuff. They have keychains. They have all kinds of stuff. Anything, if you're a car person, anything car related, they pretty much have. So if you're interested in cars, I would definitely recommend going over there and checking them out. They also have energy drinks that they just came out with, and they're actually really good. So if you want to check any of that stuff out, there's going to be a link in the description, and you can go over there, you can check out my merch, you can check out everything they have, you can get yourself something new. So the first thing that we're going to do is I bought two pairs of small, I don't want to say side cutters, they call them something else. Obviously if you just look at these, I don't have like proof that both of these came from the exact same manufacturer, but if you just use your eyeballs, you can see that they are literally the exact same thing, like front, back, the locking mechanism is the exact same, the jaws look the exact same, they're the same size, the grips are very, very similar. So I think Amazon just kind of went to the manufacturer of these, which are Work Pro, and just said, like, you know, hey, give us some of those, and then here we are. The Amazon Basics are $11, and these are $17. I don't think that these are going to be worth $6 more. Let's put on some safety glasses, because you guys yelled at me last time. So we'll just cut something basic to begin with, just a coat hanger. We'll go with the Work Pro first. Actually, let's do this. Squeeze them both. They feel exactly the same. The mechanisms are the same. Springs are the same. The jaws look exactly the same. I think, if I had to guess, I think they're going to perform exactly the same. So let's make a couple cuts with the Work Pro. Very nice. Very easy. Let's cut with Amazon. Pretty much identical. I don't feel like I have to squeeze one harder than the other. I don't feel like one is cutting it easier than the other. I feel like they're the exact same. A little bit tougher. These are drywall nails. Let's cut with the Work Pro. Oh, that was like butter. That was really nice. That was a very nice cutting experience. Wow, exact same. Yeah. Oh, that didn't cut all the way through. That could have been my problem. That's 2 times it didn't cut through. Huh. Let me get another one. We might be onto something here. Alright, so those last 2, it did not cut through. Okay. Never mind. Maybe whenever the nail just gets down small enough, it doesn't... That's very interesting. Oh, no, the Work Pro does it too. Something about whenever you get down here, it just won't cut all the way through. But then you can take a new one and cut right through it. Okay, I don't know how to explain why that happens, but they both do it. Still the exact same. I have another nail. This is probably about as thick of something as you're going to be cutting with this. This doesn't even go all the way down into the jaws. This just goes like about halfway through. So this is going to be, you know, about the thickest thing that you're going to be cutting with this. This is going to fly somewhere. Okay, not the easiest thing to cut. Let's see if the Amazon ones do any better. I think that was exactly the same, just like everything else. Yeah, we'll do one more with the Amazon one just to make it even. So far, I mean, just like I said in the beginning, everything seems to be exactly the same. One last thing. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. If you guys remember, come on now. Well, I guess we don't need it. If you guys remember my Shark Tank video, this is the padlock from that Shark Tank video. I wanted to see if these things would cut the wire. Oh yeah, cut right through it like it's nothing. Cut right through it like it's nothing. I mean, that's pretty much, that's about all you're going to be doing with these things, you know, cutting wires and whatever. The Amazon Basics here, that'd be the way to go, especially for $6 less. They're going to perform the exact same. After all of that, the jaws on them look the exact same. They're not chipped or missing anything. They're not misaligned. If you're looking for a pair of mini bolt cutters in this price range, the Amazon Basics are the way to go, and they're going to be just as good as the Work Pros. Alright, so the next thing that we're going to be testing, and this is going to be just riveting content. This is going to be some of the best content you've ever seen. We're going to be comparing staplers. I never thought in a million years that I would be reviewing staplers on the internet, but here we are. We have the Amazon, and then we have the Swing line. Unfortunately, I was not able to find whatever the brand name of this type of stapler is, so I had to go with this one, which was the only one that had the same specs in roughly the same price range. So this Amazon one, it was $34. This one was $41. They both claim to staple 20 sheets, and they both have the option of being battery powered or just plugged into the wall. Obviously, both of these are going to be running on batteries. Pretty much it. They're staplers. Another difference is this one was able to. Jeez, why did that come out with so much force? You could almost take somebody out with that. Sneak up. You could sneak up on somebody and take them out. Does the staples do that? Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Because whenever I've only opened this thing once to put the staples in, and the first time I opened it, that was all it did. So whenever it shot open like that, it's kind of caught me off guard. I bet this one does it too. Gee, that one comes out with even more force. You can really take somebody out with that. The whole point that I'm trying to make here is that the Amazon one will only hold a half, I don't know what you call it, a stick maybe, a stick of staples. It will only hold a half, whereas the Swing line will hold a full one. So nothing crazy, but just something to mention. Let's keep them like this, I guess. Most basic task, we'll just staple 2 sheets of paper, see if they can do it. Okay, let me inspect the staple. I am a professional staple inspector. Actually, let me staple with this one first, and then we'll compare. This is a much better staple. I'm gonna have to bring you in close so that you can see all the details. So here's the difference. This is the Amazon stapler back here, and this is the Swing line up here. You can see that the Amazon stapler staples a little bit too hard, so you end up with the points coming back through the front sheet of the paper. Obviously, this is not really a big deal, and it's being super picky. This is a better quality staple, and that is not really what you want to see on your important documents. Crazy picky there. Let's just do a couple staples with each one, back to back, and just see how they. Oh, that one kind of got stuck. What was that? That's not what I like to see when I'm stapling my papers. And these staples are getting progressively not good. Got stuck again. What kind of garbage is that? Oh. If I'm paying $34 for a stapler, that's not what I want to see. Do some with the Swing line. That's pretty good. Now I am seeing some of these. Okay, I guess 1, 2, 3, of them where it's stapled a little bit too hard and it's starting to poke through the back. So far, that's a way better staple. It's not getting stuck like this. It's also faster, I believe. So far, it seems like this one is going to be worth the extra money. Let's go ahead and push them to the max and see if they both will live up to their claims of stapling 20 sheets. So we have one stack of 20 sheets here. Let's go with the Amazon first. See if it'll do it. It did do it. It went through all 20 sheets, but you saw it kind of grabbed on there at the last second. Not a huge deal, but that was a much smoother experience. That was much nicer. They both live up to the claim. 20 sheets. Now I say what we do is add 5 more sheets onto each stack, and we'll keep going until one of them doesn't staple through. So that way we can see which one is going to be the best. We'll add 5 sheets to this one, 5 sheets to this one. See if this can handle 25 sheets. I don't even think 25 sheets won't even hardly fit under there. I can maybe squeeze it in. Okay, it did it, but it gets caught and you have to kind of force it out. It technically will do it. Let's see if this one has the same problem. Oh, that motor struggled, and it did not pierce through on that one side. Try again. Oh, that could have been a fluke. That one went through just fine. No, not a fluke. Okay, so this one seems to go through. I didn't do this one multiple times, so let's see if this one will have the same problem. Something like clicked. Oh, this one has an automatic and a manual thing, and that was what clicked. Now it does catch. It does catch every time you kind of gotta like pull it out, but it has not missed a single staple yet. They go through every time. And these staplers, I put the exact same staples into each one. 5 sheets was seemed like it kind of might already be the edge. So let's add 3 more sheets to each one, and then see where we are. Let's see if this will even fit. Oh, this is gonna be gonna kind of have to weasel it in there. It worked. I think I'm gonna have to do it in manual mode. It's going right through. All right. Let's see if the swing line can do the same thing. Oh, is it not gonna fit? Oh, it's stuck. It did not go through. It did not go through. Wow. 28 sheets, it will not go through. 25 is going to be the absolute limit for this. Kind of a surprise because this one is so much smoother and it works so much better. It doesn't really grab. As far as like power is concerned, this one is more. 2 more sheets, make it 30. I don't know if it's going to fit. It still worked. It went right through. It goes through every single time. Let's add 3 more sheets. All right, so this is going to be 33 sheets. Surely this is going to be very close to the max. Gonna wiggle it in there. Oh, I think we reached our limit. Let's take 1 sheet away. 32. Wow. Is 31 our limit? It looks like it. Went right through. Yep, 31 sheets. That's our limit. That is crazy. So, I guess when it comes to these staplers, so Obviously the Amazon one is cheaper and more powerful. As far as what I recommend, I want to say the Amazon. It's cheaper, it's more powerful. It does do that annoying little grab thing that kind of is weird. It only takes a half, like a half stick of staples. If you are stapling 20 sheets or less of just regular like printer paper, and you want a very smooth stapling experience, I would go with the swing line. If you are stapling, for whatever reason, if you're taking your 20 sheet stapler and you are stapling more than 20 sheets with it, you're going to have to go with the Amazon. Maybe you're stapling like thicker paper, then I'd go with the Amazon. Other than that, especially if you're just stapling like 2-3 sheets of just like regular printer paper, I would go with the swing line. Never thought I'd be reviewing staplers. All right. I think this might be my favorite part of this entire video. We have 2 paper shredders. The Amazon Basics one, which was $61, and then we have this one from Aurora, which was $54. These 2 paper shredders are pretty much exactly the same. These both are 12-sheet cross-cut paper / credit card shredders. Those are the specs that they claim. Of course, we're going to push these things to their limits and see what each one of them can do. You can see right off the bat, the Aurora one, the trash can part of it is like maybe an inch taller. Other than that, basically identical. Let's just look at the underside. So when you look at the underside, you can see that they look pretty much identical. This Aurora one has a little... the inside's styled a little bit different. They both have the same style teeth. They function the same. This one seems to be a little bit smaller maybe, or maybe just the plastic makes it seem like it's smaller. The reason I'm pretty sure that they have the same manufacturer is both of these stickers say Intertech, and they both say Intertech 319-4986 on both, even though this says Aurora and this says Amazon Basics. So that tells me that the internals are probably the same. On the top, they have the same style switch. They have the same style handles. They're both black. The like top of it is styled the same. I mean, everything's very, very almost identical on both of them. Let's shred some stuff and see how they do. So we're just gonna start off with a single piece of paper. They both have, I don't know what you'd call it. It's like just an automatic mode where it'll just like automatically detect the paper being there. Let's just we'll shred them one at a time. We'll just listen to them, see if one's louder than the other. The Aurora will be first. Okay. Amazon. I mean, that seemed very similar. The Amazon one to me seemed like it was just a tad bit louder, but I mean, that's not really a big deal. Let's take a look at the final product. There's the paper shreddings from the Aurora. There's the shreddings from the Amazon. I mean, these are absolutely identical. So they shred the paper exactly the same. Now, they both claim to shred credit cards. So these are like plastic, just blank credit card things. I even got the ones that have like a little chip on them because all credit cards have a chip. So let's shred these, see how they shred these. Okay. Excuse me? That was odd. Let's do another one. Okay, maybe it has like a little kind of cutout here where it's like the exact size of a credit card. Maybe where I did it kind of off to the side, maybe it just kind of messed it up. Let's see what those look like. Okay, there's so that would be the remainders of your credit card. Again, they look exactly the same. So far everything seems equal. Let's start pushing these things to the limits. See if they can both handle 12 sheets. They both claim 12 sheets. We got 12 sheets for each of them. See what this one can do. I mean, it handled 12 sheets, although it kind of didn't really seem like it wanted to. I sensed a little bit of struggle. Let's see how the Amazon one handles it. Okay, I kind of sensed the same type of struggle, so they still seem pretty even. Now we have 15 sheets for each one of them, bumping it up past the recommended maximum. I do not think that it liked that at all. Let's see how this one handles it. Okay, they can both handle past the maximum. To go up again. Now we're going to take it up to 17 sheets. Oh, come on. Nah, 17 sheets. It cannot do 17 sheets. 16 sheets. No. Cannot do 16 sheets. I guess 15 sheets was the absolute maximum. I guess it just barely did it. How are you going to jam on 15 sheets? You just did 15 sheets. I don't know how that makes sense. It just did 15. Why can't it do 15 again? Try the Amazon one. 17 sheets. Okay, so the Amazon one couldn't do it, but it has an automatic like back feed. This one just stops. Was 16 the absolute maximum? Yeah, I think. Yeah, I think 16 is the absolute maximum. Just barely did that. Why? If this just did 15, let me get like a fresh stack of 16 and see if it'll do it. All right, fresh stack of 16. Oh, I heard a little something. It might have had something jammed in there. Maybe that's why it couldn't do 16. It can't do 16. Make it 15. What? How? Has the maximum gone down all of a sudden? Let's just put in like this much. Okay, I don't know. 15-ish is going to be the max for this, and 16 is going to be the max for this. I guess even though they have the same manufacturer, this one's a little bit stronger. So let's go to the credit cards. They both say only one credit card at a time, but we've already done one, so let's do 2. Okay, handled 2. Let's see if this one can do 2. Okay, let's see about 3. Can't do 3. Jeez. Alright, let's see if the Amazon one can do 3. Come on. It did them like, I mean, more than half. there you go, it kind of did it. Maybe let's try 3 this way. Come on. It didn't backfeed. Okay, looks like 2 is going to be the limit here. 3, kind of, not really, more like 2 for both. So far these things are very, very, very equal. So, I know that these things are paper shredders. You know what I don't really have a whole lot of that needs shredded in my life? Paper. But you know what I do have a ton of all the time? Cardboard. Let's see if you can take these paper shredders and see if they will shred cardboard. This is just standard, I guess standard Amazon box cardboard. This is like the standard thickness that your average Amazon package is going to come in. So let's see if you can shred it. And I also left the tape on it just to, because who's going to peel the tape off before you shred something? Okay, it didn't sound like it liked it, but it did it. I'm very impressed with that. I am literally, from here on out, I am shredding all of my cardboard boxes. That is such a better way to deal with cardboard than to like, I don't know how you guys do it, but I usually fold them all up and put them all inside of one big box. This is going to be way better. So I also have, I don't remember what came in this box, but this cardboard's pretty thick. It's, gauge the thickness, it's thicker than the Amazon box cardboard. Apparently it's wider than the thing. Maybe I can cram it in there. That's probably not a good idea. I should cut this down a little bit. Now let's see if it'll handle it. I also left the tape on this too. This is a tight fit. That is very nice. That was way better. I know. The like opening on the Amazon one is a little bit wider than this, because you can see I kind of had to like shimmy it in there. I think this Amazon one, I think this is going to be amazing for cardboard. Even though it doesn't advertise that you can use it for cardboard. But that's what I'm going to use it for. Very interesting. So, I almost forgot. One more thing that I wanted to try out with these. I never used paper shredders. These are the first paper shredders I've used in years. But I remember, like as a kid, my grandma had one that would, even if a paper had one staple in it, it would jam it up. So I wanted to see if these would get jammed up by papers with staples on them. So we have, well, that one has staples all the way around it. I guess we can add some staples to this one. All right, so I have 2 sheets of paper, both have staples all the way around them. Let's see if they jam up. They do not seem to care, or this one does not seem to care about staples. Alright, good to know. They do not care about staples. Alright, now just really for no other reason than just because I can, I want to feed some paper through it and let you guys see through the bottom of it so you see exactly how it processes the paper. So I just need to bypass the safety, because everything is always better when the safety is bypassed. Come on, there we go. Alright, here we go. That actually kind of shot out pretty far. Let's do the same with a credit card. Feed the credit card in there. That shot plastic almost to the camera. Let's do that again. That is so cool. That is crazy. I did not expect that to come out there with so much force. Let's do the other one. Alright, let's see if this one maybe will like shoot farther, or who knows. Shoots pretty far. Try the credit card. It shoots the credit card even more than the other one. Two side by side. I could do that all day. I don't know why that's so much fun. Let's move on to something else. All right, our last item. Painter's tape. The Amazon painter's tape was $28. The Scotch Blue painter's tape was $25. But you get twice as much with the Amazon, and it equals out to $4.66 a roll for Amazon, or $8.33 per roll for the Scotch Blue. So just about double. Hopefully by the end of this we'll see if this is actually worth double the price. I have this piece of wood that I have already painted. I painted it white, and what we're going to do is put 2 strips of tape on each side. One Amazon, one Scotch Blue, Amazon, Scotch Blue, and we will spray paint one side, and then we will brush, or we will paint with a brush on the other side, let it dry, and then we'll peel the tape off, and then we're going to paint it black, so that way the black on the white, we'll be able to see all the lines and see if, see if everything's equal, or see if one, lit some of the paint underneath of it, or, whatever happens. Let's start with Amazon. The Scotch Blue tape kind of feels, it has a little bit of squish to it, but like nothing really crazy. The Amazon tape is like, feels like it's like foam or something. Lay that down there. So far to work with, they both seem kind of, like one doesn't really seem that much different than the other. The Amazon, I do feel like, maybe feels a little bit less sticky. And it has kind of a rougher texture, but I don't know, I don't think any of that's really going to matter. I think it's all smoothed down. Now all we got to do is paint. We're going to brush this side, we're going to spray this side. Premium flat black latex paint. Shake it up. Hopefully this doesn't turn into a disaster. I've never really painted much in my entire life. Yeah, just like we're painting a wall or something. Just like Bob Ross. Kind of want to slather it on a little thick, just because if it's gonna fail, kind of want to give it the opportunity to. All right, I feel like that is a adequate paint coverage. Now I will spray the other side, and I'm obviously going to do that outside. So we will come back whenever all the paint is dry. We'll peel it off and see what happens. All right, our paint is dry. Let's peel off the brushed on paint first. First, we're going to peel off the Amazon tape. Okay. 2 spots there and there where the paint slips past the line, also kind of here and here, which also, to be fair, this plywood is not perfectly flat, and I did glob the paint on with the Scotch Blue. Now something I can tell you right now, the Scotch Blue is much stickier. The Amazon tape, whenever I went to peel it off, it did not stick nearly as much as this. This, I can tell you, is much stickier. Interestingly enough, even though it was so much stickier, I mean, it really doesn't look any different. There's still, both of them have little spots here and there where it kind of slips past the, the line of the tape. The Amazon tape has 2 spots over here. The Scotch Blue has a few spots right here. They really, like, if this was a blind test, I wouldn't know. So far, the only thing different is the stickiness of the Scotch Blue. Let's move on to the painter's tape. So you can see that the Amazon tape, I can just kind of pull it off. the Scotch Blue, well, never mind. That kind of, this does not feel as stuck down as that one was. So I can feel that it's stickier, but it doesn't feel quite as sticky as it did over here, for whatever reason. Oh, wow. This Amazon tape had a lot of stuff leak past it on the spray paint. Jeez. Alright, so yet again, I mean, the lines, you could say, well, I was going to say you could say that the Scotch Blue was a little bit better, but not really. I mean, they both have quite a few spots where the spray paint soaked through. I didn't like soak the spray paint on like a lot or anything. Brushed the black paint on way thicker than I did the spray paint. I just kind of spray painted it normal. They seem to be very, very equal. I was kind of hoping that they would both, you know, have like razor sharp lines, and that would be, you know, be it. They'd be equal, and they both have razor sharp lines. They're both equal, but they're both not like amazing. Once again, our Amazon product is pretty much equal to the brand name competitor. In conclusion, if you are looking at two products, one is an Amazon Basics and one is the name brand equivalent, and that Amazon Basics one is just like a few dollars cheaper. So far with most things, I would not hesitate at all to just save that few dollars and get the Amazon brand one. They seem to hold up just fine, and they seem to perform just as well as the name brand. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.